Tim Randall. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to the Party Chat Podcast. I'm here with a group of gentlemen that I've been gaming with for years. Capital Y years. We'd like to welcome you to our first show. This is our prologue episode. Thank you for joining. Please hit the like button. And we appreciate you taking the time out to listen to us for an hour, clown, joke, and tease one another about this thing we call gaming. All right?
Man, what are you doing, man?
It's a way to start the show, man. TJ, for some reason, he can't hear you.
Who, Tim Wayne?
Yeah, so he was talking the whole time. He was doing
I can't even hear Tim. I can't hear Tim.
Looks like Tim disappeared. You know, well,
I mean, as soon as you start talking, he's like, yo. Yo, can y'all hear me? What the fuck?
We all good, man. We'll keep going, and Tim Wayne will rejoin eventually. Yeah. So we're gonna jump right into it because we're only gonna be here for an hour, and we all know how we can get, and an hour will fly by.
Yeah.
All right. So our first topic is obviously the intro. We want to give a little intro for ourselves. We're gonna start off with Tim Wayne. Are you there? Can you hear me? Here. All right, Tim Wayne. Welcome back. Welcome back, bro.
It's a nice ceiling fan, bro.
Nice ceiling.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. It's old school. It's industrial.
You got one from the Hamilton Beaches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right, look. So we're jumping.
Hold on. Be easy. This is Montgomery Ward.
Damn.
Right.
Throwback to it.
All right, here we go. So Tim, we're gonna jump into the prologues, man. I'm here with Tim Wayne across all platforms, I believe. If you want to get at him, he gets down on Xbox, PS4. He is the big brother with the Nintendo Switch hanging out his back pocket.
With the what?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
You know, right. I had this Nintendo Switch hanging out my back pocket.
The utility console. I don't even consider it a console. That's a hybrid console. Anyway, that's another topic
for another day.
That's another topic for another show. But hey, introduce yourself to the community, man. Let them know about Tim Wayne, how we all, how you came to meet myself and the rest of the guys on the show, and just tell us a little bit about the games you like to play.
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. My name's Tim Wayne. I'm from Austin, Texas. And I enjoy playing on the Xbox. That's the preferred console. I've been in. God damn, what?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to mute that.
Yeah. We're just figuring all this out today, guys. So
this is the prologue, baby. We don't got no viewers, but I'm hoping we'll have some next week. So let's just get all this is the prologue.
Hey, if we get 2, we're happy.
Yes, sir.
Guys.
Go ahead, man.
Anyway, I've been in the video game industry for 9+ years, working for some big companies and some shitty companies. We're not gonna go into that today, but I want to say I met TJ first, and he gave me my first real job because he a real one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the N word.
Thank you very much.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Other than that, I don't know what else to say.
Okay. What kind of games you like to play, my man?
I get down on the Xbox, like I said before, third person games. Holla at me. Very selective with the first person shooters. Don't do them. You don't want to see me in Madden. You don't want to see me in 2K because I'll make you quit. And you know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about no Tuscany Land because they don't sell that anymore. And yeah, so I mean, sports titles is my main thing.
What is that? You gotta let the folks know what Tuscany Land is.
Hold on. We don't want to get into Tuscany Land right now.
We
We want to say that for the end of the show. We're gonna say that for the end of the show.
I appreciate to let anybody know nobody has to know anything about Tuscany Land because it don't even exist no more.
Tim was messing with the sliders. That's why he can't be commissioner no more.
Okay. What we going there?
Shots
going
fired.
there?
Moving on. Thanks for making it back, Tim Wayne.
I'm finna go on Instagram and start making videos and shooting shots at B Weezy, but not saying nothing. I'm just indirectly saying something. You know what I'm saying? So B Weezy, look out for those Instagram videos.
Let's save that for the end of the show in the Challenger segment, please. So, without any further ado, let's go to my man, my myth, the legend, B Weezy. How we doing? What brought you into this group of crazy guys we know, and what games are we playing?
All right. Well, how I got introduced to you three crazy gentlemen.
Yeah.
I was playing semi-pro with Tim, and so we all love to play that NCAA. So we got on that NCAA, so that's how I ended up meeting you. And then it just went from there, you know, being that group of people. You know, we started befriending each other on the Xbox, and it went from NCAA to shooters to everything else, you know. And then y'all started leaving me off some stuff, but, you know, it's all good.
It's all good. Shooters Sunday, baby.
Yeah, Shooters Sunday for sure. Started with the Lost Class.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you. Welcome. And to my man, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
God damn it,
the man that has changed his gamer tag. I wish he would change it back. My man, Hawk Onyx. How we doing?
Change it back.
I'll change it to El Jefe here in a week.
How did we get here, my man? How did you meet us? And what games are you playing?
Well, I think it was 1956. I ran into TJ about Oshman's Sporting Goods, I think.
Next to Montgomery Ward.
Yeah, Montgomery Ward. Yeah, there too. Bells and stuff.
Yeah. That good old place we used to call Norcross Mall.
Oh, shit.
Hey, if you're from Austin, you know about Norcross Mall. Don't get it twisted.
It's gone now. Well, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I haven't been down there for
back in the 90s.
It's gone. It's a Walmart now.
Right.
We off the rails. 10 minutes. Go ahead, Onyx, my dude. Go.
I mean, it's been what? 10, 13, 15. It's been a long time. I'm getting older. I got gray hair now. You can see my picture. My beard's longer than that photo right there.
Wow.
I hate video games, man. They suck. They're garbage. I'm gonna be harsh.
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna be harsh. I'm like, look, you see this? Look, you see all that screen tear right there? No, it's garbage. I'm gonna talk about like Madden football. There's too many buttons in that game. It's garbage.
Onyx's favorite game is Pong.
Hey,
yeah, up and down. And that's what up and down. Get that ball.
Not get down on the sports games. Sports simulator.
That's great. All right. And last but not least, we call him Gamer Son.
Amongst
the
other
most
things.
controversial.
Amongst other things.
Most intense. Besides Tim Wayne.
A quitter.
Always rises in the east.
Oh no, you didn't, Tim.
Oh,
He
all
trying
right. How do we?
No, you ain't trying to embarrass me on TV.
He's trying to go at everybody's neck about this rookie mode play season.
So how did we get here, gamer? Tell us about it.
I ain't never
And what
known
games do you-
Jason Kidd to be 6'6", still messing with the sliders.
That was bad business. I remember that. No, but hey man, it's me, Gamer Son 3. Man, all I do is play video games. Really, we've been really. See, y'all been my brothers for a minute. Since a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, dog.
You know,
think about it.
That's all I remember. That's all we do, man. As far as I can go back in my memory, man. It's always been, something going on, and then us on the game in the party. I can't really recall when exactly I met everybody because of the medicine that I take on a daily basis.
Oh man,
Goddamn.
Causes me to forget some things. So
goddamn.
But I guess games I like to play. Man, I like to play anything I can really get my hands on. I play it all, man. Pretty much anything that it came out, I didn't touched on it. And I kind of like to keep it that way. Simple. Like Tim say. Look, he done got off the mic, y'all.
Yep,
I'm here.
Yep.
That bad
Yeah,
part.
I'm here.
Kid.
I'm here. I had a little something in my throat. I had to get it out. Y'all cutting up. We off the rails. I'm trying to hold it back, man.
Right. That's
the call.
Hey, folks out there, that's today's reason. Y'all remember that. y'all
remember. Go to HEB on your eyes. You done for.
That's today's reason. So.
All right.
You heard it first.
For another show. Another topic for another show.
Right in the middle of the GTA session.
Let me just give a real quick of myself. Like all these guys said, we've been gaming together for a while, for a long time. We mainly came together over the Xbox 360, the greatest console ever created. Of course, that's my personal opinion.
Preach, brother.
So family friendly.
The greatest. Okay, so I was able to convince a couple of these gentlemen to join myself and the Xbox community on the 360. I had to do a little talking, a little swaying, but eventually we came together, and I think our relationship really took off around the Gears of War series and NCAA. Microsoft, step your game up, get that NCAA exclusive. But moving on.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Everyone here knows me as Legend 4, Roman numeral 4, like Grand Theft Auto 4. You can get at me on PlayStation as Legend_4. But my preferred platform of choice is Xbox. I turn mine on every single day. My PlayStations are used for cable and Netflix. So that is us. Welcome to our show. This is the prologue. We hope to continue making content and doing podcasts for you. Please, again, if I didn't say it before, hit the like button. And we hope to be bringing more content very soon.
Sorry.
You got it, Tim Wayne. You got it. So, all right, gentlemen. Well done. We're off the rails a little bit. We're making good time. Obviously, we're in the midst of the greatest game ever being released. I'm saying that with air quotation marks.
Okay.
I've been forewarned here to reserve judgment until I've played the game. So I will do so.
Thank you.
We're finna get
By the
into
way.
it. Though.
Thank you.
We
by
finna
the
get
way.
into it, Tim.
We're finna
I've
get
been
into it.
forewarned.
Be well, fool.
I've been talked off the ledge. So of course, you know, I'm speaking about God of War. So we'll start off with the biggest God of War fan I know, and let's just talk about the media hype with the game. We're talking about the God of War PlayStation version remake. We got a 94 on Metacritic. The last time we checked, it was 96 reviews. Gamer, you are the biggest God of War fan amongst us. Care to go first, sir?
Fine, if you must make me, because I knew you was going to. See, at first I told him that I wasn't going to respond to none of this until I played the game. I don't like speculating about a game if I haven't touched it first. But since we're on this podcast and I got to talk anyway, fuck it. All right.
Oh, you cursed?
2 tears in the bucket.
I did. He was supposed to hit the button, the censor button. But it's all good. Hopefully little kids are not watching this. And if they are, hey, you should be in bed.
And hit that like and subscribe button, please.
Yeah, before you go to bed.
Night.
Before you go to bed.
National champs.
Before you go to bed. All right, anyway, but yeah, God of War, this one I'm very excited for, man. It's really good. I want to play it. I want to get my hands on it. I really want to see what all the hype is about. And I think the hype, honestly, is true. I don't like some of the wording sometimes that some of these other guys have reviewed on this game and their choice of words about how they're describing this game. I feel like they're selling it a little bit too much. I mean, do y'all work for PlayStation? Is Kratos in your back pocket? I'm just saying. Yeah, why are you trying to sell me this game like that? And so I want to see for myself what makes it so great. And then, yeah, I would love to come back and have another podcast session about it and what I thought. But right now, dude, I'm just excited about the game. I can't wait till it comes out. I want to touch it. I want to grab it. I want to play it. Fucking now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Tim Wayne, any thoughts to that? Beware, Onyx. Any thoughts?
Okay. All right. Well, I'll speak on this since ain't nobody else gonna speak on it. God of War is a great series. 1 through 3 have been great. We've all known the game to be a side scroller. However, with this being said, this is a new genre. Did I beat them all?
Yeah. Did you pass?
Yes, I did. Yes, I beat them all. I did not play on easy. I played them all. Okay. We're good over here on this side, cuz. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? We good. Okay. All right. So
I hope we are. I hope we are.
Are you? Can I finish?
Yes.
Where's your fan?
Thank you. All right. So, with this new, oh my God! Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let him finish. Oh my God!
Let him finish. Go ahead, Tim Wayne.
Y'all fucking petty. Y'all petty. Anyway, we got the one touch camera. Basically, it follows you. It never cuts away from the action. It's staying with you for the entire game. So whatever Kratos sees, you sees from whatever angle that they choose to go with. So, and it's a different time setting. We're dealing with Norse mythology and not somebody just dropped. We're dealing with Norse mythology and we're not dealing with Greek mythology. So that's going to be different. So I'm excited about it. I know nothing really about Norse mythology, but I guess we'll find out later on, right? Because this is I'm pretty sure they're gonna make another game.
B Weezy, are you planning on picking up the game?
I was thinking about it. You know, my PlayStation has been, like you said, you know, my Xbox comes on every day. My PlayStation is primarily for certain things, and it hasn't been on lately. But I am a big fan of the God of War series. But no, JB, I ain't beat every one of them. I do like wielding the chains, and you know, I just want to, you know, I kind of want to be the little dude shooting the arrows, you know, while the dad of war is looking on.
Dad of War. Dad of War.
Onyx, talk to me, my man.
Get the gun. Sound effect.
You look kind of like Kratos with that beard you got going on there.
You do kind of got the Kratos going on.
Got the Kratos look.
He copied me. They called. They wanted info. I think it's probably going to be the one I would play, the one I would complete compared to the others. I think it's going to be, like I said, you know, a little slower, a little bit more of the sights, a little bit more of the background involved. It's not just point A, point B level. I don't, you know, start, finish, boss, you know. I think we've come a long way since those.
Okay, you kind of like the more of the over the shoulder Dark Souls type. I get that feeling from this game.
Oh yeah, if it's difficult like that, I love the Dark Souls difficulty. Whoo! Oh yeah, the challenge. You can't run from the challenge. Embrace the challenge. It's probably not that difficult, but you know, just like you get the scenery, you get the lore. I'm sure there's more to look at than in previous games. There's more to experience. He's got his kid with him, so there's going to be some emotional shit there. You know, I hope.
Saying that, JB, knowing you, gamer, you're not really a fan of the Dark Souls games. Does that scare you a little bit? This type of game, they say it's 20. Let's just call it 20 for real gamers. 20 hours for real gamers to 35 hours at the hardest difficulty. But may I remind you, you can skip the boss. You can't skip the bosses.
Skip the boss?
This is what I've heard.
What's the point of the game?
This is what I've heard.
Okay.
This is what I've heard.
Okay. What it is you can stay on the beaten path and complete the game that way. Or you do side missions where you go off the path, and then those are the optional bosses that they split up. The optional bosses.
Can I do both?
Is that mine?
The beard.
Jesus.
All right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Beard.
Are we good?
Go ahead.
Are we good?
Yes, we're good.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, I've got too many headsets to choose from. I can't make up my mind.
All right, JB, go into that again.
What's that? What's that?
Oh no.
Can you elaborate?
Is that me?
Sounds like we're in a God of War snowstorm.
Yeah, it sounds
like
it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
We're all good.
Live from Alaska, where there is a tsunami on top of a tornado in the middle of winter. Oh, go ahead.
All right. So you cannot skip the bosses. Is that what you're saying, gamer?
Yeah, it's optional to go and seek them out and play them, you know, or you can just stay on the beaten path and finish the game.
Excuse me? Can we DJ Screw run that back, please, and chop that up?
Lie, that kind of sounds like the carefree fun that I like.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's like you get up to the boss, like you make it seem like you can get up to the boss and then you press start and be like, nah, I don't want to fight him, skip. I don't think it's like that.
Okay. Maybe I sensationalized it in a little bit. But so
that's how you make it sound like it's gonna do that.
So you basically have two paths here. This is what You're saying, and you could choose to engage or not engage.
That's what I'm thinking is going on. I don't know officially because I haven't watched shit because I don't like spoiling my experiences before I play a game. So I haven't watched no videos or nothing on it.
Okay. You haven't watched one review?
So
okay.
So have you even gone to the website?
I watched ACG. Okay. I did.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out ACG.
I mean, ain't no future in the flunk, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out ACG, man. You got
ACG is a good guy. He's a good guy. So
yeah, I hear he has a beard.
The dark soul style of the game doesn't scare you.
No, does not scare me. No, it's not gonna scare me. No.
Coach,
this is not dark.
It's not.
This is
it's not gonna be as hard as a Dark Soul.
Yeah, it's not Dark Souls. It's not.
Well, I mean, they're calling it 25 to 30 hours. I mean, let's be honest here. So, how long yourself, gamer? How long would it take you to run through any of the previous God of War games?
The previous games, it'll take me about since I know where everything is, it'll take me about 20, 22 hours. I could probably complete
22.
Yeah, I remember where everything is. I could probably run through it. Hey, we ought to challenge that one day. I got the collection on PlayStation, PS4.
Wait, what? How long is it gonna take me to beat the game?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. It just depends. Because I know how I am. I'll probably try to do both and veer off that path and try to get back on the main path every now and then. But I'm not skipping no damn bosses. I'm fighting everybody.
Okay.
See,
Onyx are you what are you thinking here? Is this a rental or definite buy for you? Definite buy. I'm looking for a definite buy. and when you're done, when you're about to trade it in, can I get it for 25?
Because that's gonna happen. That is gonna happen.
I'm putting the pressure.
I don't buy disc. I don't buy disc anymore. Doing nothing now.
All right, Coach.
What's the question? How long is it gonna take me?
Off season.
Did anybody else see that?
Yeah. So,
all season. All season.
Yeah, what's the question?
Off season. So, like I said, it's definitely something I want to look into. But as far as how long it would take me, that's what y'all was talking about. I get into a game, so it ain't nothing for me in the off season to sit up here all day on a Saturday or a Friday if I ain't got to go in and play. So, 25, 30 hours or whatever. I mean, I think I put that in on that Far Cry within 3 days.
Yeah.
So
okay. What? Real quick. I know this is off topic. What is your feeling about Far Cry?
America.
I love it.
Far Cry. If I said to you right now, these two games are the two games game of the year. What would you say to me? I understand the God of War isn't out, but just knowing what you know, knowing what you've seen again of the game, I've put 30 hours into Far Cry up to this point, and I'm still not done. I've only liberated 2 areas, so I guess that's my opinion. But comparing it to God of War, what would you say now about these 2 games? Is it pretty much a wrap? Because the media would have you believe that no other game has a chance in hell to be game of the year.
Monster Hunter World will contend.
It's not going to be. God of War is game of the year, bro.
How can you say that when you clearly stated you haven't played the game?
But I know it's going to be. I know it's going to be.
The gaming media does not have a good track record. We know how these guys act when it comes to anything Sony releases.
Okay.
so
Another thing made me say that though. Another reason why I say this is gonna be the game of the year because how much it compares up to Horizon Zero Dawn, like the epicness, the fucking badass camera, the awesome graphics, the smooth gameplay. I'm telling you, it's game of the year, man. It's game of the year.
listen, the reason why it's going to be considered game of the year versus Far Cry is because it has the well-oiled machine that the media has its jaws wrapped around, and that is the Sony PlayStation. Let's just keep it funky. If we're going to keep it real, let's keep it real, man. PlayStation is out here making stuff happen as far as getting positive feedback for the content that they put out here. Now, granted, I have no issues with some of the stuff that they put out here. Not all of it is my cup of tea. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I think Uncharted is okay. It is a male version of Tomb Raider, but that again is another topic for another day. I think it was overhyped. It looks great, and visually it's great, but it doesn't resonate with me to where I'm like, oh my god, this is the greatest game ever.
You don't even play games.
We're not talking about that yet. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Can I just say something real quick about what you just said, Tim Wayne? And this might irritate some people that see this video, but I could care less. Here's the thing, man.
Mind you, I have a PlayStation. I'm saying this.
We all have PlayStations, and we're all gonna play the game. But here's the thing, man. Y'all know I'm big on tricks. And this is what I see this game is.
Like Disney,
okay?
Right? That's trick. We talk
that's
about
trick, sir. Here's my thing about this God of War game.
Yeah.
Okay. You absolutely cannot get a game, okay? Reskin the game, remap the fucking buttons, and then sell it as God of War and expect me to bow down to this game and call it the game of the year. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, all of the Sony PlayStation exclusive games look the fucking same. They look exactly the same.
I mean, but they're all single player focused.
Exactly, running on the same engine. They share the same software. It's the same game, reskinned and button mapped, and then insert a new character and a new story.
Yep.
And I feel this way because none of the big Sony games, and correct me if I'm wrong, JB, I think you played more. Onyx, I think you've played a lot of them. There's no jump button in The Last of Us. There's no jump button in the Uncharted games. There's no jump button in Horizon Zero Dawn. So when you tell me you're gonna bring the camera down behind Kratos' back and take away the jump button, that instantly told me, oh, all you guys are doing is taking those games, reskin them and remapping them and slapping Kratos on it, and I'm not falling for the tricks. That's not why I'm not going to run out and spend $65 to play whatever the Order 1886 reskin, the Nathan Drake game reskin, Horizon Zero Dawn reskin.
1886, dog.
I'm not going to run out and spend $65.
Hey, we eventually got to talk about the issue on how badly burnt TJ has been from the PlayStation brand. This is all coming from No Man's Sky. That's where all this animosity from PlayStation is coming from. It broke his PlayStation heart. We was talking about it earlier. He ain't been right. He ain't been right ever since.
That's a topic for another show. But I don't want to skate around what I just said because I feel like
I gotta play it. I gotta play it first before I say anything.
I get that, but you're playing the same thing reskinned. You played
Hey,
Horizon Zero Dawn.
there is a jump button for Horizon. There's a jump and a dive button.
Is it a jump
the
button?
one-
Yes, it is.
I
A
have to
jump
go
and
back
a
thing
dive
in.
button.
I don't think there's a jump button.
Yeah,
Inquisition.
X is jump,
Inquisition.
circle is dive.
Circle is
Inquisition.
dive. I don't think there's no jump button. But I could go back.
I couldn't play it.
We can pull the manual.
X.
We can pull the manual and see. Okay, one game with a jump button.
I think there's a jump button. I think it's a jump button.
Yeah, it is.
If I'm mistaken.
Okay.
Because you gotta jump up to catch ledges. And or the little yellow.
So Kratos couldn't
That's
do
not
that?
really a jump button though. That's they prompt you when you get to the ledge.
Is that true, JB?
Inquisition, there is no jump.
Yeah, the Inquisition, no jump. No jump. But it was a jump button in Horizon, yes.
There was a nasty jump button in Witcher 3.
Yeah, and there's a jump button in Witcher 3 too.
Man, he looks stupid.
So here's what I'm saying though. All of those games have something in common. They look all alike. They look almost all alike, and they play exactly almost alike. And so now we have Days of Gone, and this is gonna piss a lot of people off. And I'm gonna get too much off topic, but we have Spider-Man, and they look like they're running on all the same engine, and they all have that over-the-shoulder view.
Camera view, yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah.
So you cannot continue to get me hyped over playing the same type of game that I played 6 months ago. I'm not gonna get hyped about that. So I unless you're trying to show me something new, and they try to pitch this as something new, but in fact it's something old. This is my opinion, of course, but my eyes, I'm seeing. I can't tell my eyes something different than what I'm seeing. I look at that game and it looks beautiful. I get that. It's God of War. I get that, but it looks exactly like those other games,
and it feels the same. When you finish playing it, you're like, I felt that moment in another game.
Yeah.
Like I shot that arrow and hit that thing just like that in another game.
Yeah.
Has anybody in here played?
Y'all see that on my TV?
Talk about you, Far Cry.
I don't want to talk about Far Cry. I'm not talking about the gameplay itself. It could be an amazing game. I'm talking about the look of the game and the button mapping of the game. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying the game could be great. It could be everything that the media is saying, but how can you say that? How can you say that? What makes that game that much more different than these other games? It can't be the looks, because it looks like those other games.
The people
like I said, it's we haven't played the game. So maybe our feelings or views will play differently next week. But
and it could be.
But from what I've seen so far, I haven't seen anything necessarily bad. They talk about the frame dips in one of the reviews, but other than that,
it looks dope.
I mean, I don't see anything bad. It looks good.
It looks
good.
It looks good.
Okay. I said my piece. I got it off my chest, and I feel great. I appreciate you guys letting me do that. Thank you so much. So we've got roughly about 20 minutes left. It's been fun-filled so far. We're gonna end on a blast. I want to get into topic number 3, but before we do that, I'm gonna write down the pre and post or pre and post review scores for each of you gentlemen, excluding Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm not sure if he's gonna get it and play through it right away. And Coach, we can have yours along with Obi-Wan as pending. But for the pre God of War review score, Coach, on a scale of 1 to 10. This is pre without playing the game. Your thoughts?
8.5.
We're on live camera, by the way.
Coach, 8.5.
So
Obi-Wan.
like 10. This is 10. 10 being the best.
10 being best, 1 being the worst. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Give it to me, big dog.
We're still talking about God of War.
Yeah.
Your before actually touching the game. Give me that score.
Before touching it, Ooh, I know that camera angle's pretty close. I don't care about that. I'm gonna say an 8.
An 8.
I'll say an 8 before touching it because, like I said before, it's different. I don't think it's like level 1, and then the boss at the end. I think it's different.
Yeah.
Tim Wayne, I know you're getting ready to launch right now. Give me your pre.
It says I'm gonna go with 8. The reason I'm going with 8 is because, again, it's different. We're talking about a different time period. One thing that has me intrigued is the fact that we're dealing with Norse mythology. I don't know what's going to happen with this Leviathan axe type deal. Never heard of it.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never heard of this type of Leviathan axe. This is different from what I've encountered, in the past. But hey, I mean, I'm all for it. Hopefully it evolves with Kratos. In the past, we all know that the blades evolved based on what you got as far as powers from the different gods. So I'm wondering if this is going to fall under the same realm.
Okay.
Or is this going to be the same piece of equipment that he's going to be using throughout the entire game?
Already. My dude, Gamer, I know I'm going to just write a 10 down because I know in your hearts of hearts you believe that it's a 10 out of 10 in Game of the Year.
It's a 10. A 10.
No. Let's be honest.
A 10.
Let's be honest. What are we talking in?
I think
10.
It's gonna be
Wow.
10.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be 10.
I'm gonna go out and say that it's going to be an 8. I just don't know. We've seen it all. I think Gears of War came in the game and destroyed and changed everything. I don't see God of War making the same impact over the shoulder gameplay as Gears of War done. I think everything has followed the Gears of War trend with the over the shoulder action game. So
can we talk about the originator though? Can we talk about the originator? The originator.
What are we talking?
No, we haven't. The originator over the shoulder third person view was Resident Evil 4.
I think Gears of War when it comes to actions took that and smashed that.
What genre?
Now Gears of War did took it to a new level, but the originator was Resident Evil 4.
I get that.
A lot of people's favorite Resident Evil.
That's topic for a different show. We'll get into that on a different show. So we got a Coach with an 8.5, Onyx with an 8, Tim Wayne with an 8, Gamer Son with a 10, and myself with an 8. I still have my reservations about the game, but I think it's going to be a great game for PlayStation and the fans of that series. Okay, moving on to the challenge of the week. I'll go first myself. My intention is to rent that shit from the Red Box and have it done by Sunday. I'm speaking about God of War. So, moving up, that is my challenge for the week. I'm actually going to turn on that goddamn PlayStation and put it to work.
Blow the dust
in
off.
reverse. Gamer. Challenge of the week. I have 2 written down for you. I have God of War complete by Sunday, and we have the challenge of the week that was thrown out earlier in the week, NBA 2K17 from the Xbox One Game Pass. Tim Wayne, the Gamer.
Hold on, before we get into that, I need to add something here. I got a question. Hold on. I got a question.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Game of the year. What is the time frame? Is it from January 1st to something, or is it March to something?
We'll say quarter 1 to the end of quarter 4.
All right, now I gotta say, I gotta say, ding, ding. Monster Hunter World, it's gonna be on that list.
Yeah,
It's gonna be on that list.
yeah.
I agree.
It's not game of the year though.
It's on that list.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
It's
Well-
it's on there.
Came out
All right,
January
then.
26th.
Top
Yeah.
5.
Whoa!
I haven't
You know
put-
what game we
I'll write
you know
that
what game
down.
we're overlooking right now because all the hype on God of War. It comes out in less than a month.
What?
Detroit Become Human. Same
All
thing.
right. I'm about to pass out in my chair right now.
What?
Oh,
I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know if I want to play that one. I don't know.
So I'm just going to take a little note about game of the year, and we'll get into that on a separate show. Take those votes down. But I want to get back into that challenge of the week. NBA 2K7 Tim versus Gamer. Do y'all want to elaborate on that? How that came to be?
I'm going to
Please share with the
No, because
community.
we'll eat up the rest
Share.
of the podcast.
All right, no,
Share.
I
I want
want
to hear it.
the
Share.
challenge.
I want to hear it.
Short and sweet.
I want to hear it.
The challenge Tim, is to have a
Share
game
with the
together.
community how this came to be. We got
We got
roughly about 12 minutes to go. Please
Oh,
share
yeah.
with the community how this came to be.
Tim doesn't play games. JB plays games. Somebody quit. There's too many buttons. There's too many buttons in the basketball games. Too many buttons. Too many things going on.
Let's go.
That's perfect.
Tell them how you really feel, Obi-Wan. Tell them how you really feel. goddamn.
Yeah, I like how he brought it too.
Up,
It's
up,
like,
down,
yeah.
down, left, right, A, B, start. That's where I'm at. That's how I feel.
Hey, we got some young fellas that might not know about that, sir. So can we get this on Twitch or can we get this recorded? How are we gonna take care of this?
Oh, I hope.
Sure.
We can
Oh,
Twitch it.
please. let me
I'll
watch
stream
it.
You can
I'll
Twitch it,
stream
but
it.
it's a series of 7, Tim. You're not just gonna play me one game and shout, "I'm the greatest." You know, you
I
gotta
want to hear the party.
You gotta be.
I want to be in the party.
fair and square.
No, I'm not gonna be in a party. I'm not gonna be in a party.
No, you
Okay.
can't do that, Tim.
What? Here,
Come
here.
on, Tim.
I'm
gonna
Come
hear the
on.
I'm gonna bust your ass. I want you to understand where the fuck I'm coming from.
The camera's
I'm gonna
on.
bring. I don't fucking care. I want you to see my eyes. God damn it! I'm gonna bust your ass.
I see. I
I'm
see your
going to
nose.
make sure.
I don't
that
see
you
your
ne-
eyes. I see your nose.
You got dance on your phone? I'm
There
gonna
it
bust
goes.
your
There's your
ass,
nose.
dog.
No, you're not.
I'm
Okay.
gonna bust your
So-
ass, bro.
No, you're
So
not.
Yes,
what time? What time on Sunday are we doing this?
It don't matter.
Sunday,
fam.
Sunday?
It's gotta- It don't matter. It don't matter because
has-
guess what?
it
Walking
has-
Dead season 9 is over. It don't matter. I'm gonna bust your ass.
We got to
Okay.
get this completed before the next show
Okay.
on Thursday.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
So,
come on,
let's
this is
just-
time. Come on, man.
just
No,
And
I'm
I know you're gonna go get them. I know you're gonna
Okay.
go get fuck ass Golden State.
No, hey, TJ, you got to record this
I'm
some
ready
kind
for
of
it.
way.
it will record. Okay, and moving on to the next challenge.
Yeah.
This
Everybody
is just
meets
for
at
everybody.
TJ's house. Everybody goes to TJ's
Oh,
house so we
shit.
can witness this. Play the
Oh,
game at
shit.
TJ's house. We all go there. We eat
Oh,
his food.
No,
I drink his
Oh,
beer,
shit.
and we go to HEB across the street.
no.
You know, we walk down every aisle looking for clearance stuff. You know, and then we watch the gameplay. That way, we know. Everybody knows this is what happened. This is how it's going to be.
I need.
TJ,
I
do
need,
You can't
you-
quit. If,
I need
Do you
everything.
intentionally dent cans?
Do I intentionally say that again?
Do you intentionally dent cans?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Hmm.
I
Hey,
don't intentionally.
We're not licensed, sir. You're trying to get us in trouble for using DJ Khaled.
You play
Real-
yourself.
okay. So real quick, we have something else. We don't speak about another person of the community unless that man is here to defend themselves. So we had B Weezy come up in the midst of a heated discussion last night in between Rocket League matches. So let's go ahead and clear the air
Sit up.
for everyone to hear.
Sit
Let's get
up.
this discussion over with. So the game in discussion is NBA 2K. We had a league going on, and allegedly Tim Wayne made somebody quit.
Yes, I did.
I finished the
Tim
game.
Wayne, elaborate.
That was
60 seconds.
It wasn't me.
sir. You quit the game.
It wasn't
You
me.
quit the league. You dipped out.
I don't
And
understand how
I was a
you
defensive
posted me-
coordinator at the time. I had duties.
it wasn't me.
All right, let's clear it all up right now. So we had a league in 2K, and
B Weezy
Yeah.
was,
Tim Wayne.
B Weezy was hot.
Tim Wayne was using the cheese against B Weezy.
How did I cheese?
Bro, you was dribbling
Man.
into the paint and then backpedaling and just shooting. You didn't even take a layup ever.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
He was
Okay,
that's not
yopping
true.
them.
That's
He
not
was
true.
yopping them with 3-pointers because I remember we was in a party together.
Yeah, because you quit too.
Oh my God, he was yopping and B Weezy was like, man, fuck this game.
Okay, so the challenge of the week. I hope my man Tim Wayne.
Bullshit.
I hope my man Tim Wayne can handle the challenge, and I hope my man Beware can do the same. I hope we still have some 360s in the household. I'm throwing down the challenge. We're gonna bust out any version of NCAA and settle this like real men on the field.
Ooh.
Tim Wayne, can you handle 2 challenges for the week?
Why you
Is
putting
that
on
a
these?
possibility?
Man, Tim.
That's a lot.
I gotta go dig the 360 up out the storage, but I can make that happen.
We got time.
All right, that's cool.
So we don't want to talk
we're
about
gonna
that
get
time
this
that you
done.
played my team offline.
I was scouting.
Bill Belichick.
All right, that's good.
I was
That's
scouting.
good. That's good. I'm gonna need that Twitch and record it for the channel, guys. Let's make it happen. All right, my man Onyx, you want to throw down a challenge gauntlet for the week? Do you think you can get God of War done? Also, we want to look at the next show and maybe get together on the game of the year, as well as our pre-E3 show. We want to get together and talk about that. But
Yeah.
do you want to throw any challenges down?
Oh, E3 is it? Oh,
E3 is coming.
I hope Bethesda and Microsoft is on a Sunday because I hope I don't have to take off work. I can't even get into it. I'm so excited about this.
Let's do this. Let's you and I team up together, and this is our challenge for the week. Let's get their content together for the next show. Whether we're going to talk E3 or Game of the Year, also our pre-God of War talk after everybody's had roughly about 5-6 days to digest the game. All right, so let's you and our partner on that, and we'll get ready for the next show in that way. So, gentlemen, we got about 5 minutes left on the outro. Like I said, Onyx and I will partner up, and of course, we'll get with you guys periodically through the week and try to get this next episode together. Remember, this was the prologue. We'll try to keep the train on the rails. Next show, community, this is our party chat. This is how we talk amongst one another. However, I tend to sneak off. I'm working on that. That is something I'm working on.
The party etiquette.
Go to HEB.
That party etiquette right there.
Yeah,
that party etiquette.
My party etiquette is
It's
terrible.
trash. It's trash.
It's
Pure
trash.
trash.
I apologize.
Poor
We will
JB's
get better.
trying to get help and stuff, and then he just like silent.
Yeah.
Basuda.
All right, so episode 1. Any ideas? Please, let's talk about it in the group me. Throw it in there. I will turn my notifications on. We will also talk about this in the podcast. I will send you an invite to our offline Google Hangout That way we can all communicate and talk amongst each other throughout the day. I know everybody's busy. I appreciate your time on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
Videos to
Friday
come.
means nothing. Nothing. Friday means nothing. Friday means nothing.
Yeah.
Any videos to come, any content we're going to be throwing out there, please look for. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. I've talked enough. I'm going to let these guys say what they say on the outro. Let's start off with Tim Wayne. Since you have the game and you're about to get busy, but your ass better not be late, where today I'm putting your ass on blast. Yes, I am. But let's start out with you. And outro.
I don't know. I don't heard that all.
Nothing but love. Don't chase me around the office tomorrow because I put you on blast. But goddamn it, don't be late either. Let's talk to me, big fella.
Okay, you guys actually, yeah.
What do you
Got
want
about 3 minutes.
What am I supposed to say, dog? What do you want to know?
It's your outro, man. Your parting word.
Man.
Jerry Jones.
You want to talk about
this is my partying
Starfield.
words. This is my partying words. Jerry Jones, you fucked up for cutting Dez Bryant. Dez actually caught the ball. Fuck the Green Bay Packers and go Cowboys.
Already. All right. Coach, talk to me.
My parting words is Tim said this is his partying words.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Black Onyx, hashtag change the gamer tag back. You're not black, but you are the Black Onyx.
Well, maybe I'll be El Jefe next week. I'm eating my pizza, man. Don't interrupt me. I'll eat my pizza, dude. And my beer.
You look like Kratos right there, man.
Yeah.
Sound like him.
I had a burrito for lunch, a beer for dinner, pizza for dinner. Life is good.
America.
Far Cry 5, America set that shit free. That's Montana. Go get it.
Gamer, got about 30 seconds, my dude. Let us know.
All right, man. Hey, it was nice talking to y'all like always. See y'all next time. And shit, I'm about to go get on this Rocket League. Who down with me?
I'll be joining you. Gentlemen, it was great. I'm going to do some pre-show stuff, and I will be in the party in about 5 minutes.
Never worry.
We're out.